I first started watching porn when I was 13 because everyone else did it. It was so normalised that I was like, I'll do it. It's good for me. It lowers prostate cancer and anxiety. Wow, it's great. Watching two random people on the internet have sex is normal and good for you. I'm in. I'll do it 3 times a day. All right? Cool. I knew it made me a loser. I knew it wasn't good for me. Everyone does. They just cope and say it is so they can keep watching it and not feel terrible about themselves. You know it's bad for you. It's making you a weirdo, a loser. It's going to make you a cook. I'll explain how. It's just not normal, all right? And I quit at 19, which is younger and faster than 99% of the planet will ever quit. Most dudes never quit. Some do when they're 60 and it just stops working. I did it at 19, right? I tried to quit years before, but I failed. I quit cold turkey. I'd last 1 or 2 days, and then I'd relapse 4 times on that day because I'd feel so bad about failing. That happened so many times. I'll tell you how to get out of that vicious cycle as well. So the first thing I did was I stopped watching regular videos. Now, a regular video on porn is just a man and a woman, right? When you think of porn videos, this is what you think of, just man, woman. I know, 8 dudes and a girl. Just man, let's keep it simple, man and a woman, right? These are regular videos. These are the most destructive videos for your brain because they turn you into a cook, like I said. A cook, if you don't know, is when a man enjoys watching his wife have sex with another man. Yep, I know, disgusting. If you've been to a hotel room, there's a chair in the corner usually and it's facing the bed. The husband sits in the chair while his wife's on bed with another man having sex. Disgusting. You might have seen some celebrities, yeah, Diddy, Larry Wheels. They have this, and they weren't born like this, weren't born weird. It's because they watched too much porn. Larry Wheels had a porn addiction, been open about it. The reason is because these regular videos you're watching, you're making yourself a cook voluntarily. You're thinking, I want to have sex with this girl. That's why you've chosen the video, she's hot. I want to have sex with her, but I'm not. Your brain's thinking, well, we're not having sex with her, even though we want to. She's having sex with another man. All right, a bit weird. But we're watching and enjoying it, right? Not only watching, we're literally actively enjoying her being with another man. Our brain's thinking, all right, I guess this is right. I guess we will never be the man involved with the girl we want. We'll always be the watcher. So our self-esteem will be so low that we believe we should watch instead of being involved. So if you do miraculously get a girlfriend whilst being addicted to porn, she'll be the woman you want, but you've never been with the woman you want. You've always been the watcher. So you want her to be with another man. It'll be more weird for you to have sex with her than to watch her have sex with someone else. Okay? That is what regular porn videos do to your brain. They turn you into a cook. And it's gay. There's a naked dude on the screen. I know you're not looking at him, but it's gay. It's weird, right? It's weird. So, I don't advise quitting porn cold turkey. I'll explain why in a second. But, what do you do instead? Never watch regular videos again. Just watch tame videos. Watch girl on girl. Watch just a girl. Don't even go on the hub if you can. Go on Instagram Reels. Just look at a picture. These are so much better because there's not a chick having sex with another dude, which turns you into a cook. They're more tame. They're not going to be as mentally stimulating. You're not going to get as addicted thinking about it throughout the day. And you don't feel like as much of a loser after you finish watching it. If you watch a fucking 8 dude gangbang, right? And then go out in public, you're going to be like, oh, I'm a weirdo. What's wrong with me? But if you just watch an Instagram reel or girl on girl, you don't feel like, it's not normal, but you don't feel like as bad. And it's not going to turn you into a cook. So that's what you should do. The next thing you need to do, right now, actively, write down how much you watch porn this week or how much you watch porn roughly per week, right? For me, when I was, trying to quit, it was around 14 times. Did it twice a day, right? So I wrote down 14 times. And instead of being like a dickhead, like I have been for years, and quitting cold turkey and going from 14 to 0 immediately, which is stupid now looking back at it. I mean, imagine a skinny kid. Week 1, he lifts 1 kilogram. Week 2, he goes to lift the 2 kilogram like a normal person, but then his trainer's like, don't lift that. You can lift 50 kilograms now. Retard is stupid. This is what I was doing. 14 times in a week, quit cold turkey to 0, lasted 2 days because I was still addicted, and then I relapsed hard, and the addiction got worse. So I was just like, I turned my brain off. I was like, what would a retard do? Well, if I watched it 14 times last week, why don't I watch it 12 times this week? Because it's progress. I'm still watching porn. Why not? Then I'll watch it 10 times a week after that, and 7. Just keep going down. That's what I did. I failed a couple weeks, of course, like you do. I didn't beat myself up over it, I just moved on. And within 2-3 months, I'd gone from watching it twice a day to once a week. It wasn't hard or easy, it was just simple. Because I could still watch porn, so I wasn't that depressed. I was just watching it slightly less each week, so my brain couldn't notice I was quitting. And then I was making progress towards quitting each week, because the less I watched it, the closer I got to quitting, which keeps you motivated. And I was getting benefits each week, because the less you watch porn, the more benefits you get. You don't need to be perfect and go to 0 to experience the benefits. Just watch it less, you'll be more confident, less anxious, and the cook that's starting to grow in your brain will get kicked out, okay? You're not doomed yet, but if you wake up one day as a cook, I don't know, you might be cooked yourself, okay? The final thing I did, so write down right now how many times you watch it per week, and just, no one's gonna know what it is, just a fucking number, do it on your phone if you want, and make sure next week it's less. Simple rule you need to follow. The final thing I did to quit porn and improve my life was set goals, right? It's all good quitting porn, but then you got nothing to do if you don't have any goals, and you'll be depressed. And what do you do when you're depressed and bored? You watch porn, okay? If you set goals now before you've even quit, you'll be putting all your energy into your goal, mental and physical. You'll feel too productive and happy to watch porn. If you had a productive day of working on your goals and you go to bed to watch porn, you're like, it'd almost seem like a ruined day if I just ruin it. I'll just go to bed. I'm tired anyway. You'll be more happy because you're working on your goals, and when you're more happy, you watch porn less. The porn, you do this when you're sad or bored, when you're depressed. But when you're happy because you're working on your goals, which is how you become happy as a man, you do not need porn. So set goals, get a six-pack, make money online, get a skill, whatever your goal is, it doesn't matter. As long as it helps you, as long as it's not harming people, do it. And then immediately, when you write the goal down, which is what you should do, your anxiety or depression, whatever's, with you now, it'll reduce by 10%, maybe more, instantly, just by writing it down. Okay, it'll improve your depression because this gives you hope for the future. You don't just wake up now thinking, it's a normal day, it's another day, great. What am I supposed to do? Kind of depressed in this life, let's go watch some porn, eat some junk food and play some video games. Now you're thinking, right, I can work on my goal, get closer to my goal, and cool, one day I'll have a six-pack. One day I'll be rich, one day I'll have this skill. Cool, my life's good. Oh, I've not watched porn in a week. Great, my life's even better now. Okay? This is what you should do to improve your life, and it will help you quit porn simultaneously. Set goals. Write down how much you watch porn each and every week, and never watch regular videos unless you want to be a cook like these weirdos online. If this helped in any way, please subscribe because it's free. You can always change your mind later, and goodbye. By the way, no pressure, but under this video is my paid porn quitting secrets course. It just helps you quit porn faster, supports me, so once you feel like you trust me enough, you can check it out. There's a massive discount going on right now, so if you're interested, I'd do it now. And once you buy it, by the way, I'm going to give you a free bonus section which teaches you how to speak to girls, which becomes a lot easier when you quit porn.